Alright, today I'm going to show you how to take one of the green endbell motors and fit it into a proslot chassis. The problem with the proslot is that when you put in this motor, there's such a tight tolerance from the motor to the rear axle that you'll get a little bit of rubbing on the green endbell motor. And if you see, I can't spin the wheels freely, because in this part right here we're getting a little bit of rub, and I think it's just probably because the motor is made so cheaply that you get, when they form this, you get a little bit of an edge here that it rubs on. So what we'll do is we'll grab our Dremel tool, and any kind of round grinding blade will do. Now what you can also do, and it depends on how picky you are with your setup, you can take a piece of tape, and remember, we're going to be grinding on this end here, so take a little piece of tape, maybe stick it over the end. You could even puncture it through here if you wanted to. Puncture it in there, and that kind of seals off the motor so nothing gets in there. All you're going to be doing is grinding on this end here. So, easy way to do this, if you want to get a specific, if you want to get technical and get exactly where you're supposed to, I mean, you can kind of eyeball it, but what you would do is take your motor, place it in, get it in the slot, get everything ready to go. Alright, we've got all of our tools assembled, with the motor in, it's not moving freely. What I'll do is I'll take a marker and I'll just mark along the motor here where I want to be with my line. There we go. Cheap marker. Pop it back out. Pop the motor out carefully. You see I have a line, I'm just going to mark underneath there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind this edge right along here, and maybe along this part here where the metal comes out to touch. So go ahead and grab a piece of tape. You know you're going to be grinding on this back side, so you don't want a lot of excess of tape on that side. Take it, cover it up, just kind of brush up against it. Again, depending on how technical you want to get, how much you're worried about this. And prepare for grinding. What you want to do is grind straight across the back, and then maybe on the edge around where the metal gets bent. And you'll get what looks like, if you can see this, here's a brand new motor, and here is a ground motor. You see that little line right across there, and then along that back side there, and it takes it down just enough to, what we'll do is we'll take a look here, put my axle back in, put my ground motor down in here, set it in the pod, get my same axles out, and we'll see what happens. And there you go. You got enough play. Maybe if you want to get even more, you could probably grind a little more, but remember, you don't want to get these too hot. If you get them too hot, you're going to ruin the magnet in the motor. So just enough to take off that little lip right there on that corner should be enough. And if you look closely at it, you'll see that it's got dents in it where I guess when they form them, they push it through. It's not very good for these tight tolerances on the proslot. That's the only lesson I have for today. Thank you. See ya.